All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 1225 on this beautiful Thursday evening. It is the last of the free for the week, and it is good to be here in front of all of you on this beautiful night because tonight we're going to have test taking techniques. We're going to have a little bit of content. We're going to have some stuff that'll help you pass these FINRA and NASA exams, and we're glad that you're here because consistency is key. Consistency is where it lies. Consistency is what helps you get the pass. It is the thing that people have a hard time doing. It is the self-discipline. It is the wanting to do it. It is the wanting to do it when you don't want to do it. It is going past the need and finding that why. That is why you got to stick with it. All right. My name is Andy. I am the guy that runs back office over here at KonaButterflyz, but you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and that Series 7. And we are happy to be here in front of you on this free of 30 or less. I'm just gonna say this. We're probably gonna make it really quick because the big guy is not feeling good. So we're gonna go through this thing and we're gonna be making it happen. Right? Right?
Yes.
Welcome to all the new people that have happened upon us, who have been referred to us, who have shown up to this thing. Guys, it is a different way of studying. It is a different way of learning this stuff. It is a different way of learning how to take these exams. It is a key way of doing this because you guess what? You've been doing it the old way if you've been doing it anyway. Anyway but us. Because I'm telling you right now, this stuff can be overwhelming. It can be overly powerful with the all the content that they throw at you, all the stuff that they go at you with. Guys, we're going to show you how to get to these questions that where the power lies, where you understand these questions by going through it with keywords, identifying what you need to identify. We're learning how to reread these questions, answers first, because when you read the answers first, it helps you read the question with intent, and really learning how to see through the smoke and mirrors, how to disregard unimportant information, how to scan, how to rapidly go through these questions, and really how to improve your times, and to how to improve that second guessing nature that we always do. Is that right? I don't know. Is that right? Am I right? Am I good? Am I right? Wait, let's read it again. Wait, let me read it again. Wait, what was that again? Huh? Let me read it again. Is that you? Are you doing that over and over again? Are you finding that you are taking way too long on these exams? Are you constantly going, I am not going to make this happen because it takes me X amount of time and I only have X amount of time and it's not happening in that amount of time? Guys, that is an issue. That is what we're here for. So tonight, when Brandy goes through this, realize that we have a slowed down pace. We do have a way that Brandy breaks this stuff down, like ultra slow motion. So that way you guys can see the moves. That way you can see how she's doing it. That way you can see her thinking. Then you go, oh, all right. I think I can I can use this. I think I can put this into my bag of tricks. Because let me tell you this right now, guys. There's people who go onto our stuff and they see these techniques and they go, "Wow, those are fire. I don't even need to study." No, you got to study some stuff, but what you study is what is important. Can we all agree that everything on the in the book and all the content and everything is going to be on the exam? Can we agree that's not the case? It's not going to all be on there, right? They're not going to do that. I'll tell you another thing they're not going to do. They're not going to ask you what your what's the definition of an option? How does it work? They don't. That doesn't matter. Can I tell you this? There has been, including Brandy, there has been 90% of the people that get pass notices with us. They don't even know how options still work. Fully licensed. Fully licensed. Don't even know how it works. But yet, that is the biggest thing that what stops SIE people. I need to know how it works. How does the option work? Like, as if you're going to be an options trader. 9 times out of 10, nobody's gone here is going to be an options trader. Even if you're an options trader, guess what you're not going to do? Whatever's in the book, because they have their own way of doing it at every firm. So even if that's the case, guys, so we just got to really zero in on one thing and one thing only when we look at this stuff. When you go through the content, when you're going through a program, one thing only: is it helping me just get a pass notice? That's it. And that's what your main focus needs to be. Just get a pass notice. Don't focus on anything else. Just get a pass notice. What do I got to do to get a pass notice? And then how long will it take me? How much dedication do you have? How much are you willing to do consistently? When I say that, I'm talking quality over quantity. A lot of people will be like, well, I'll study 6 to 8 hours for the next 4 days. That might be a lot of hours, but it's not quality hours because I'm going to tell you right now, more than half of that you're looking at your phone, more than half of that you're waiting for the next break, more than half of that you're waiting to make a phone call, more than half of that you're walking to the kitchen to get a snack, more than half of that you're trying to pry your eyes open and trying to keep them open with the massive amount of coffee that you keep trying to go get, which equals more bathroom trips, which means more time down the hallway, which is time not studying. So, does it matter that you're doing many hours? No. You need to have good, quality, consistent hours of getting this thing done. And we do have a program that guides you through that. We do have a way of doing that. What do you call good quality time, Brandy? How much do you really need? 2 to 3 hours a day, right?
Yeah, like
That's what we tell people all the time. If you're studying for that 65, we have people that get the 65 within like just by studying 2 hours a day every day. That's it. Remember Sears?
yeah, 30 days.
30 days, 2 hours every day. That's it. No more, no less. Literally set a timer every day.
Literally, guys, set a timer.
45 minutes of pure study, 15-minute break, hit it again for 45 minutes, took a 15-minute break. That was it. Had some notes. So that last break, he might have just took notes and then had notes for the next day for himself. And then he asked Brandy some questions on the studying brew afterwards. That was it. Went to some of the lives, but mainly 2 hours a day. That was it. Pretty much it. Guys, 2 hours a day will get you there. We have a program. We have a program for you. We have course videos. We have all member sessions. Guys, we have all kinds of stuff that helps you connect through it. So we go ask you to go through the course videos. It's about 7 days if you're doing the SIE 663, about probably 14 days, even if that for the 65. We really don't have a timeline for that. You'll see what we mean when you get into our program. And then we have live sessions that really zero in on just what? Passing exams. I was going to ask Brandy, but I know she's not paying attention. She's attention, but not paying attention. Why do I want to point that out? Because she has extreme ADD. Guys, if she can do it, you can do it. I know you all think that she was like this brilliant person who had all this stuff understood already, probably went to college to teach this stuff, probably went to college to learn this. Not the case. Just found a better way to work with the ADD, which works and translates for you to get a pass. How many times did you take the 65?
Once.
How many times did you take 7?
Once.
Did you ever read an LEM for either one of those? Didn't think so. There you go. We're going to show you how to get through this material. We're going to show you how to get a pass notice. We're going to show you how to do all that. Just got to join up, get those plans, check it out. We got all that going on. Scan the QR code, hit the links. We got books for sale also, SIE 663, 2665. That is the book of all you need to know. That's what all I'm going to say. Kona community on the Discord. You can ask questions, post questions, message Brandy direct over there on some questions that you have. It's free to join. 951-290-3077. Give you a call, give a text, scan the QR code, hit the links. All right, tomorrow we are back on track. We got two awesome sessions. We got the 63, we got the series 26 starting off at 9 a.m. And then we're going to. Did you use an old graphic again? You did, didn't you?
I gotta delete it.
You really do. So Series 26 at 9 a.m., Series 63 at 10 a.m. I do have the correct
He
graphics
does.
and your reminders. Somebody just doesn't delete the old mistake.
I never delete things.
You should really look into that. All right, we got the boot camp that we are promoting for the SIE. If you're in the Southern California, LA area, you would like to have somebody go through that content with you. You're not a person who can sit there for 7 days consistently and just get through the material in which we like you to do it. You want to know exactly what you need to know. We're going to have those sessions on those 2 days. But on top of it is not your mama's boot camp. This is a new type of boot camp. Brandy is going to go through it keyword fashion. She's really going to show you how to zero in on that stuff. Plus, we really look into where you really need to know, which is how to pass an exam. So she's going to have exam questions, showing you how to break them down live. She's going to show you how to do those techniques. She's going to show you how to study it. She's going to show you how to carry on past the camp into a pass notice. That's what we're doing for 2 days, 27th, 28th for the SIE. Be there. Membership is not necessary, but it does give you a discount. We do have it on February 27th, which is a Friday, and then on Saturday at 28th, we do have it from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and there's going to be lots of breaks in there. Why? Because Brandy has ADD and we all know you can't pay attention that long either.
Well,
So we're going to do each other a favor.
plus you guys have lives, and I'm sure you guys want to like call.
Not only that, but
Yeah.
nobody likes to sit there and have dead ass and trying to study. I'm just going to say it out loud. It's the truth.
I mean, wow.
Dead butt. What
Yes.
do you want to call it?
Better.
Dead booty.
Dead
We
booty.
all know what I'm talking about.
Ah,
It's that. It's that. Ugh. Those chairs. Anyways,
yeah,
it's gonna be fun.
that'll be
Where
fun.
it's gonna be in La Mirada. Check it out. Scan the QR code. Get yourself a seat.
Yes.
It is limited, and we will see you there.
See you there.
All right, ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Get to it, Brandy. Nothing to it but to get to it. Test taking techniques, content, 6 questions. Brandy's gonna break them down. Pay attention how she does it. I have no idea what's in these questions, but I do know what you're gonna learn. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Very little content. A lot of technique. I'm gonna write that.
It's fair to say you don't need a lot of content to pass an exam.
No, and the first few questions that I pulled, I did say, you know what, we can keyword these out. That's what we're
I'll
gonna.
never forget Maria. I still don't know how options work, Brandy.
I know. Yeah, love it. Okay, SEC, OCC, FINRA, FRB. Yes, FINRA is definitely the longest, right? And then I went over here and I said, okay, I yeah, I just kind of was like, yeah, that's what's on the screen. And then it says, a margin account allows a customer to borrow a portion of funds needed to complete a trade. Currently, the required minimum is 50%. Which regulator sets a requirement, right? So I kind of went like percents, right? 50%, and then borrow, which okay, could be a stretch, but that's not the SEC.
No.
That's not the options clearing corporation.
Mm-mm.
And that's not people. So the only thing it can be is the Federal Reserve Board, or what I call the anti match. D's the answer.
The anti-match.
Yeah, process of elimination.
We don't know why. It's just what was left.
Yeah. See, we don't, we don't.
And when I say we don't know why, Brandy does know why, but that's not important to getting a pass notice. It's not important to teach that. It's just important to pick the right.
Yeah, and the other thing is too about
Regulation T. Why didn't they say that?
they don't need to.
They're just trying to confuse you.
Yeah. But the thing is that sometimes we're always constantly looking for the right answer and we don't really just focus on what it's not.
Sometimes that's just it.
There you go.
If the question was pick a blue house, you're gonna pick all the ones that aren't blue.
Exactly.
Well, you're gonna take those ones off.
Right.
That aren't blue.
So I have American style, Western style, European style, Eastern style. These are options. There's no such thing as Western and there's no such thing as Eastern style.
Every time I see this, I always think of that 70s show called Love American Style. You didn't know that?
No.
There's a sitcom in the 70s called Love American Style.
So the way we teach it is that American style is any with an A.
Sounds like a different kind of show, I know.
Yes. A right there. Any time on or before. And European style is expiration only. Do you guys see how we do that? We pay attention to the A and the E. That's how we teach.
I always think of European as very old world, very yes, no, not very progressive, not very, you know what I mean? And then American style, we're just like anytime.
That's right.
What's up, bro? Anytime, whatever.
Pretty much. And so the answer can be anytime.
Anytime.
See,
American style.
that's it.
You know how we do.
That's how fast. This is literally how I
There was
took the
that
quiz.
freedom, bro. American style.
Literally how
Hey, this is how I remember it.
All right. Close end, hedge fund, front end load, no end load. We associate these two with mutual funds
This is where the little bit of content comes in.
a little bit.
If you don't have that on your bingo card, put those on there as mutual funds.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go to the question because I don't know what we're gonna answer. And it says blah 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 offers its public offers. Oh my gosh, it offers its shares to the public at the net Asset value. There's no sales charge, so it's no load. Boom.
Woo.
No sales charge, no
Is
load.
it fair to say no load means no fees, no charge?
It means no sales charge specifically.
No sales charge. I know. See, she's correcting me.
Well, I have to.
It's not fee.
No, because fees mean something totally different.
Not just, yeah. Got you.
Totally different. There are some words that
I
are
learned American style.
stop. There are some words that are interchangeable,
That's one
but
of them.
but there's a lot of times the words are not interchangeable, not on the test.
1,225 episodes. I will tell you this: when Brandy's eyebrow raises, that means I've used the word wrong.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. So I have unclassified, unsolicited, discretionary, and solicited.
Ooh, B and D are opposites.
These are opposite. Boop, boop, boop.
95% of the time, it's that answer.
Right. And so I was like, okay, okay. So then I looked and it says, I just skipped to the end and said today the customer called Pete to place a trade. So the
What's up,
customer
Pete?
called to place the trade
So that means it's
on
unsolicited.
how much. That's what I thought, right? But I was like, you know what, Brandy, then what's the whole point of the first sentence?
What is the whole point of the first sentence? So let's read it.
So 2 weeks ago, Representative Pete
Ooh, said solicited now.
introduced his customer to that fund.
This is what we call you got to confirm the answer before you just mark it.
Exactly.
We're like, ooh, is it that easy? Wait, let's make sure on that one sentence we didn't read. Now we see the homeboy solicited it. The dude took a minute to like think about it, then called him up and said, yo, I'll take that option.
Ex- exactly. So because Pete said, hey, I know, Neil, that you're looking for some growth funds. We've got this windmill thing. What you think?
Hey, bro, I know you weren't thinking sprinkles on your Sunday, but we got them. What do you think? I don't know. I'm a vanilla dude. Just vanilla. All right. This
Exactly.
one, I'm going sprinkles.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Do you remember a store called Mervin's?
Mervin's. Yes.
Mervin.
I didn't think that was like that was an actual person's name.
I would think if it's somebody's last name, I wouldn't think it was their first name.
How much does your mom not like you? I'm just kidding.
But look,
Mervin was shopping with Cole.
ah, Mervin Nicole. Okay. So Mervin must open the account and name himself as a custodian.
Open, open,
This
open.
would be
That was a solid Mervin's joke.
that was solid, dude. I didn't even put that
Oh, I did it. Oh, that only makes people over 40 laugh.
together.
Stop.
Okay. Anyways, guys, that's the answer.
It was a great Super Bowl commercial.
Boom.
I don't know if it was great, but
I don't know even if it was for
wasn't
the
it
Super
Black
Bowl.
Friday?
I think it was Black Friday. I think it was
Whatever.
Black Friday because the Black Friday deals. You had to get there early. The sale. All right. Numbers. Everybody's favorite next option.
Everybody loves numbers.
How many of you are sweating right now?
People are like, the only numbers I like are the ones going in my wallet.
That's right. A is the lowest. D is the highest. This is the third. And guess what, y'all? It's the answer.
This is what we call a great guess when you don't know anything about anything. Let's say you've got a tum tum ache and you are in the exam and you got, I don't know, 30 questions to go. You've been really sweating it out the whole time, you know what I mean? And you're like, oh, I can't concentrate. I'm just going to guess this. Go with the third highest.
Exactly. So if you guys were wondering how I got there, that's how I got there.
Third highest. Is it right all the time? No.
No,
But more times than not, yeah.
exactly. But sometimes I like to do this because people are like, Brandy, I've tried it and it doesn't work.
I just didn't say all the time, did I?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the math behind it. Anyways.
You know what's good all the time?
What?
God.
That is true.
God is good all the time.
That's
That's it.
true.
Everything else, not so much. Right?
True.
It's the only thing we can count on that's good all the time. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate all of you on this beautiful Thursday. I know we flew through it. I know you're going, I want more. I know you're saying, hey, I want to understand more. Can you break it down a little more? That's what those whole live sessions are for. That's what the Discord is for. That is why we are so accessible to all you members. And if you're like, oh, I don't want to be a member, but I still want some access, Discord. You can post up on there. We don't discriminate. You can be on there. We just might get to your question a little bit later than all the other people that are paying. It's only fair. But the main thing is you guys get your study on. It is Thursday. We will see you on Tuesday. But until then, even if you're a member or free or whoever you are and you're studying, be consistent throughout the weekend. Don't let it slip by without getting it done because you will be having a setback if you drop off during the weekend. Don't be a 9 to 5, no weekend work person. Be a person who puts in the work every single day, even if it's 2 hours. It'll pay off dividends. Yeah, I said it. Dividends. All right, everybody. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep the positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Thank you all so much for being on. We so super appreciate you. Practice these techniques in your quizzes. We will see you guys next time. Have a great one.